Welcome to another video. This video will be looking at uh, square roots of numbers greater than 1000 using mathematical tables of cubes. So, for example, let's say you are given another find the cube root of 102,500. So, in this case, you are required to write it in standard form where the 10 will be 10 raised to power 3. I'll show you why it is preferred you write it in 10 raised to power 3. So we said it is 8 times 10, now raised to power n. Now this n will be 3. So it will be 8 times 10 raised to 3, like this. So let's do that. So this one will be, find the cube root of 102,000.5 times 10 raised to power 3. So you find the cube root of all of this. So this one will be the same as saying find the cube root of 102.5 times find the cube root of 10 raised to power 3. So you see here, cube root will cancel with the cube, so you remain with times 10. So you look in your table of cubes, you look at a number that is 102.5, or a number that is closer to that number but not greater. So you look at it will be at 4.68. So at 4.68, you see that it is 10.102.5. If you look at 4.68, so it will be 4.68. So multiply by 10, you'll get your answer to be 46.8. So that one is the cube root of 102,500. So let us look at another example which is not quite direct. Let's say you have find the cube root of 81,761. So you write it in standard form where n is 3. So it will be find the cube root. This one is equal to find the cube root of 81.761 times 10 raised to 3. So this one is the same as saying as when you factorize or when you write them individually, so cube times cube root of, so cube root and cube will cancel, you remain with times 10. So you look at, in your table of cubes, you look at a number that is close to 81.761 but not greater than that one. So we find that it corresponds at 4.3. Let's look at 4.3. 4.34. Yes, you'll find that in 4.34, when you look at it, the next one will be 82.31, which is more than 81.761. So you will take 4.34. At 4.34, now you'll multiply the number by the number at 4.34. You'll subtract, from your given question number. So it will be 81.761 subtract the number at 4.34, which is 81.75. 81.75. So it will be 11. So you move across in your add column, you look at where 11 is. So 11 is at 2. 11 corresponds to the column 2. So it will be to there. So don't forget to multiply with your 10. So when you multiply with your 10, you'll get 43.42. So that one is our answer. Let's say you are given find the cube root of 83,521. So you write it in standard form where n is 3. So it will be find the cube root of 83.521 times 10 raised to power 3. So when you multiply this one by 1000, you'll see that your answer will be this one. So that one is the meaning of 10 raised to power 3. So writing it individually, you'll have something like this times. So cube root and cube will cancel, will remain by times 10, and then in your table you look at a number that is either 83.521 or a number that is close but not greater. So you look at the number and then you look at the corresponding columns and rows. So it will be 83 point, it will be at 4.38. Let us look at 4.38. At 4.38 will be 84.02, which is greater. So we move a step behind, which is 83.45. So that one is, so it will be 4.37, where we have 83.75. So we subtract. Now this one is still greater than our given question. So we move another step behind. So it will be 4.36. At 4.36, we have 83.45. 83.45, which is at 8.7, which is at 4.37. So we subtract this one, 83.521. So it will be 1. That one will be 8. So it will be 81. Yes. Sorry. It will be 80. So you move across in your add column where 81 is. Okay, it's not 81. So it will be 81. Let's say you are given another example where we have found the 3,521. So you write it in standard form, where times 10 raised to n, where n is 3 in this case. So it will be, find the cube root of 83.521 times 10 raised to power 3. So writing this one individually will be, find cube root. Writing it individually, (83.521) times 10, cube root of 10 raised to 3. So cube root and cube will cancel. So it will be times 10. So you look at a number that is either 83.521 or a number that is close but not greater. So 83.521, it will be at 4.37. So 4.37. At 4.37 we have, so we subtract what is at 4.37 from your answer. You have 83.45. So this one is 1, this one is 7. So we move across where we have 71. So number that is close to, there's no 71, so we take the biggest number, which is 9. So we add 9 there. So when you multiply this one by 9, you'll get 43.79, which is our answer. Let us look at the lesson example. You can put the video and try it. Let's say find the cube root of 5,667. So in standard form, it will be find the cube root of 5.667 times 10 raised to power 3. Also, we find the cube root of that one. So cube and cube root will cancel, so times 10. So we find the where 5.667 lies in your tape. So it will be at 1.78, yes. So 1.78, where at 1.78 we have 5.64. So we subtract that one from 5.667. So when you subtract that one, you get 727. So you move across in your add column to look at where 27 is. It coincides with 3. So you add that 3 here. So you're multiplying this one by 10. The decimal point will move one step backward. So it is 17.83. So that one is our answer, which is the cube root of 5,667. So that one was our lesson on determining cube roots of numbers greater than 1,000 using mathematical tables.